What's going on YouTube? We have past 7 in literally less than 2 days. It opens up, okay, you can't see it from here, but it opens up 21 hours plus 12 hours. Basically like 33 hours away. And I am ready? Okay, that's the question. Am I ready for past 7? Now, if you guys do want to spectate our KvK, fog is officially cleared now. And this is the code C12818. And we'll be checking out my count and every other player in my kingdom's power. Because as you guys know, we are doing a 1v3. And this will be the first actual 1v3 of the KvK. Windcamp will be able to join in on the fights. I don't know if they have left space for the fort drops. They might have to delete some flags. And this is kind of terrifying because as you guys know, I don't think we can win a 1v3, but hey, I guess this will actually show how decent we'll do in Kingsland. Because if we can do good during past 7, then we have a really good chance of performing well in Kingsland. If we do bad during past 7, then we have a bad chance of performing during Kingsland. Basically, Kingsland rides on how this past 7 performance is. Let's take a look at our kingdom first, and then we'll take a look at my account. First and foremost, these are the alliance power rankings in our KvK, and we have What a Joke, which is Fire Camp, 12 billion. We got Sons of Arthalon, which is Wind Camp with 11.2. We got Death Before Dishonor, which is Earth Camp with 10.4, and we got BR Log Black with 9.5 billion, and this is Water Camp. Now I think Fight Club and Holy Trinity are both Water Camp as well. Someone might have to confirm that in the comments down below because I'm not entirely sure on all the alliances. There's a lot of people in this KvK, obviously. There's 4 kingdoms per camp. It's hard to keep track of. That is the alliance power rankings. For alliance kills, What a Joke has 242 billion KP. That's Fire Camp. Earth Camp has 123 billion. Water Camp has 113 billion, and Wind Camp has 107 billion. Moving on to individual power. These are the strongest hitters in our KvK. We got Purple Lotus, we got RBT, we got F, we got Queenie, we got Advocate, we got Naif, we got Thebe, we got Balahutun, we got Fuzzy, we got Harambe, we got Otis, Sven, the King, Ink, Echo, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of players in this kingdom with 100 million. Up to 25, which is insane. And this is what the KvK looks like. Looking at individual kills, we got May for 12 billion. We have Bear with 7.7. We got Wombo with 7.5. Boz with 6.5. Cappy with 6.4. Nair for 5.4. King, Otis, Queenie, Tartarus, Purple Lotus, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of high KP players, and as you can see, my KP is 900 mil. I did not lie from the last video. If you guys haven't seen the last video, I think it was a pretty good video. It was basically the ultra fights and then a little bit of an account update. This is our KvK right before past 7. We'll see how this changes after past 7. Now my account, I'm 62.8 million power, and I have 906 million KP. This is my troop count. We have 587,000 T5, 588,000 T4, 785,000 T4, and 300,000 T4 archers. Now, my archers and cavs are a lot lower than my infantry, but I'm guessing we'll have double infantry garrisons on both passes, so I'm planning on killing off a lot of my infantry today. I say today, but it's actually in a couple days. Let's take a look at my VIP. Now, I did hit VIP 16 a little bit ago. We're at 1.5 million VIP, and we got all these bonuses. This is going to help me a lot, especially the resource cost reduction. Let's check out our resources and speed ups. Looking at our resources, we are sitting at around 4.3 billion food, and these are the rest. Most importantly, we get the food up to 4 bill. Now, I will say this does not include pick ones, and I have around 2 to 3 to maybe 4 billion in pick ones, which is a lot of resources if I just choose food, wood. Now, if it goes to stone or gold, it goes down a lot, but it probably won't go to stone and definitely will not go to gold. So we will have enough resources to sustain ourselves. Now for speed ups, we have a lot of speed ups. We are chilling on speed ups. I don't think we're gonna run out of this KvK. We got 7 days of healing, and we have 644 days of universal, and I feel like that's a lot. It might not be a lot to a lot of you guys in the comments, but that's a lot for me, especially for only running 2 marches. I'll be completely fine on speed ups. Now looking at boosts, we still have a lot of 50%. We have 19. That should be enough for the rest of the KvK, and we have 2 advanced boosts. We'll probably use the attack boost tomorrow on pass opening, and we'll save this for Kingsland opening because this is a lot better for field fighting. I think the attack boost will be better for the pass fighting because it's not going to be really fielding that much. It'll be fielding a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's not like as much fielding as Kingsland will have. Moving on to the gold heads, we have 136 gold heads, and as you guys know, I'm still debating on what my next commander will be that I upgrade, but we're just going to save these up and we'll make a decision later. Let's take a look at our marches for this past 7 opening, and as you guys know, I run BQ Luce, and this is my gear set. We have 4-piece set with Greatest Glory and Horn, and then we have an iconic for Eternal Night. Looking at our armaments, these are our armaments. We have Imploder Well-Clad, Fearsome, Rattling, and Evasive, and we have basically 10% of stats on everything. So I'm pretty happy with my pincer formation. There's not much upgrades I could get unless I win KvK and I can put Toppler on one, but at the moment, I'm very happy with this. Looking at our Cav armaments, as you guys know, I run a Joan Arthur, and this march has been a bane in my side for a little bit. Joan is not very good, and for a new player, do not invest in Joan. I would pick Huo 100% of the time over Joan. She's just too weak. She's good, she has AoE, but she's too squishy. This is my Cav gear set. Got 2 crits. We're missing an iconic crystal for this, but we can't get one until later. We have Heart of the Saint, which is crit, and then we run Silent Trial and Delane's Amulet. Looking at the armaments, this is what we got for armaments. We have some stats plus all damage, and I will say I have 2 armaments that are ready to swap. 2 triple stack Cav stats that I just don't have the conversion stones for. I'll need 3 per, and this will be Hunter plus 2 blue inscriptions once I get those over there. So the Cav march will be looking stellar, guys. And this is partially why I want to run the new Cav commander when it comes out instead of making an Archer March, but we'll talk about that later. Speaking of Archer March, I'm not getting any dailies on Zhuge Liang anymore, so my Archer March progress has completely stopped, but I'll show you where I got to. We have a 2-1-2-1 QSH, obviously not good, but this is where we were at. And for Zhuge Liang, we're looking at a 5-3-1-1 right now, and this is just from dailies, so I haven't spent any gold heads yet on either of the commanders, as you can see. So that is a possibility. The second possibility would be to make Arthur level 60 primary Arthur, and then run the new Cav commander behind Arthur with a Delta formation. Those are the 2 options for my next march. Moving on, let's talk crystals and crystal tech. Now we actually have a lot of crystals here, so we can do some upgrades. For crystal tech, we are pretty decent, I think. We've made a lot of progress. Pack formations 8. Quench blades are all at 10, and looking forward into the crystal tech, we have call to arms 1 to 10. The next thing we need to work on is to get attack formation all the way to 10 out of 10, and this is gonna be a hard one because these cost millions of crystals, but we are at 9 out of 10 now, which is pretty good, and that'll give me a bonus of, what is that, 8.5% attack. Obviously, my crystal tech is not where others are because I haven't been spending on crystals as much as other people. Let me know if this amount of crystals is good by past 7 or bad by past 7 based on my spending level. We have spent 48.7 million crystals. Let me know if that's good or bad by past 7. I think that's kind of bad. I don't know. I haven't been chaining recently because I haven't had time, and I think that's kind of shown on my crystal tech progress because obviously my crystals are lower than usual. Also, if we do manage to get to 15 million kills, which I don't think so, before the next zone, we will be able to make some big upgrades to our march because we'll be able to convert one of the armaments over to Cav and iconic my Cav march. So that would be nice. Same if we can get to 7 million crystals spent, we can convert another one over, but that's just not happening. There's no way I can get to 7 million crystals spent unless I start remarching everything. Now I will say I do have a ton of AP left over from this KvK, I guess, because I just haven't spent as much as I wanted, but we have a ton of AP. This is at least 200, maybe even 300,000 AP, which is crazy. Now for Bastion support skills, we will be running Sun Tzu and Queen Tamar for my infantry, and for my Cav march I'll be running Kusunoki and Baibars. And now the reason I opted for Kusunoki is because my Takeda is only 1 and this is level 5, and I think this has more damage over time than this would, even though it says 10% attack. Let me know in the comments if I'm messing up here, but I think this is pretty good. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys during this beautiful past 7 fight. And it's a bright and early stream. It'll be the 27th at 7 UTC, which is way early for me. That it will be a 3 a.m. wake up time, which I don't want to do, but I will do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.